Good morning. My name is Surya Narayana. Now we will discuss about molecular basis of inheritance. Inheritance means the transfer of the genetic character from parent to offsprings. Inheritance means the transfer of genetic character from parent to offspring. The inheritance depends upon some of these molecules. What are the molecules that transfer the information transfer? In these, mainly genetic material. Genetic material, DNA and RNA. DNA and RNA considered as genetic material. The genetic material helps for transfer of characters from parent to offspring. So, molecular basis of inheritance. These molecules are involved in transfer of the information. So, that is called as inheritance. In this, the first one, DNA molecule and RNA molecule considered as a genetic material. The genetic material was first isolated from pus cells. Isolated from pus cells by Frederick Mitchell. First isolated from pus cells by Frederick Mitchell. These DNA molecule as well as RNA molecule. Generally, RNA molecule act as a genetic material as well as adapter. Third one is messenger. And fourth one is catalyst. But DNA molecule generally act as only the genetic material. RNA act as genetic material in few of viruses that include to the plant viruses. Next one, RNA also act as adapter. During this protein synthesis, amino acids are transferred from one place to another place. That means RNA acts as adapter. The second one is a helps for transfer of the messenger, and third one is a catalyst. The first one is the genetic material. DNA acts as only the genetic material in almost all living organisms. Except plant viruses. Molecular basis of inheritance. Generally, the inheritance means the transfer of the character from the parent to offspring. In these, characters are transferred with help of some of the molecules. What are the molecules? DNA and RNA. DNA and RNA is considered as a genetic material. The first one, the genetic material, are nucleic acid isolated from pus cells by Frederick Mitchell. These consist of two types of these nucleic acid. One is RNA molecule, the second one is the DNA molecule. DNA molecule acts as a genetic material in almost all living organisms except plant viruses. In these plant viruses containing genetic material, RNA molecule. RNA molecule also act as adapter as well as messenger, and the third one is the catalyst. The next one is chemical composition of nucleic acid. Chemical composition of nucleic acid. Generally, the nucleic acid of DNA and RNA is made up of three types of components. One is phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. The second one is sugar, pentose sugar. Pentose sugar. And third one is nitrogen bases. Phosphoric acid, pentose sugar, and third one is the nitrogen bases. Generally, the nucleic acid of DNA and RNA molecule. Chemically composition of three types of components. One is the phosphoric acid, the second one is the pentose sugar, and the third one is the nitrogen bases. Phosphoric acid H3PO4. It is OH and minus. The phosphoric acid present in genetic material, it consists of three hydroxyl group. One is the oxygen group. Oxygen group of phosphoric acid act as negative charge linked with positive charge of amino acids to form chromosome or chromatin. In these two hydroxyl groups involved in phosphodiester bond. Phosphodiester bond. The hydroxyl group of phosphoric acid involved in backbone of DNA. Backbone of DNA with sugar molecule. With sugar molecules. Generally, nucleic acid chemical composition consists of the three components. One is the phosphoric acid, pentose sugar, and the third one is the nitrogen base. This is phosphoric acid H3PO4. This phosphate consists of three hydroxyl group. One is the oxygen group. Oxygen group shows the negative charge. The negative charge helps for binding with the protein molecule of the histones to form chromatin molecule. Whereas the remaining, these hydroxyl groups are linked with the sugar molecule to form phosphodiester bond. It is a backbone of the DNA molecule. The next one is a pentose sugar. The pentose sugar it consists of 5 carbon molecules. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. CH2OH. Generally H, OH, H, 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 OH, and OH. Okay, pentose sugar. Pentose sugar contain 5 carbons. It is one of the carbohydrate. In first position of a hydroxyl group linked with nitrogen base. Whereas the fifth position of sugar molecule linked with phosphate group. First position linked with the nitrogen base. the fifth carbon of sugar molecule linked with phosphate, and the third carbon also linked with another phosphate molecule. Generally, the pentose's sugar molecules are two types. One is ribose, second one deoxyribose. Ribose and deoxyribose. Ribose generally contain second position hydroxyl group considered as ribose sugar, whereas the second position of oxygen molecule removed, deoxyribose. Deoxyribose present in DNA molecule. Ribose molecule present in RNA molecule. Pentose sugar molecules, generally it consists of the 5 carbons. It is in the form of the furfural ring. Furfural ring, it contains 5 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In this first position of carbon pentose sugar linked with nitrogen base by glycosidic bond, and fifth carbon of pentose sugar linked with phosphate phosphodiester bond, and third position also to form neighboring of the sugar molecule with phosphodiester bond. Generally, the sugar molecules are two types. One is the ribose, second one is the deoxyribose. The ribose containing C5H10O5. But in deoxyribose, one of these oxygen molecule is removed. So O4, deoxyribose. Deoxyribose is present in the DNA molecule. Ribose is present in the RNA molecule. Next one is nitrogen bases. Next one is nitrogen bases. The next constituent, nitrogen bases. The nitrogen bases are two types. One is the purine. Second one is the pyrimidines. Purines. Second one is the pyrimidines. Purines are adenine, guanine. Adenine, guanine. Pyrimidines are cytosine, thymine and uracil. Cytosine, thymine, uracil. Purines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Adenine, amino group present in the 6th position. So adenine also called as 6-aminopurine. 6 amino purine. But in guanine, oxygen and amino group. In this second position amino and sixth position oxy. 6 oxy, 2 amino pure. The next one is the cytosine. In this cytosine, oxygen and H2. 2 oxy, 4 amino. 2 oxy, 4 amino pyrimidine. Thymine, CH3, double bond O, double bond O. In this 2,4-dioxy, 2,4-dioxy methyl, fifth position, 5 methyl pyrimidine. Yes, in uracil, 2,4 oxy-dioxy uracil. 2,4-dioxy uracil, 2,4-dioxy pyrimidine. Nitrogen bases generally 2 types. One is the purine, the second one is the pyrimidine. Purines are adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines are cytosine, thymine and uracil. Adenine chemically called as 6 amino purine. Guanine 6 oxy 2 amino purine. 6 oxy 2 amino purine. Cytosine 2 oxy 4 amino pyrimidine. Thymine 2,4-dioxy methyl pyrimidine. In these 2,4-dioxy uracil pyrimidine. Generally, these molecules are linked with sugar molecule to form nucleoside. Sugar nucleoside plus phosphate to form nucleotide. Nitrogen bases, purines and pyrimidines.